rest of your life trapped in a job that pays you at the lowest benefits of any income level. Okay, so one thing we're going to be talking about tonight is how to use 7 flows of income to your benefit, to take advantage of tax code, to set up these 7 flows so you can start having financial freedom, which is I'm not dependent upon one flow. Because when you are, you lose creativity. When I have to depend on this one faucet, and that faucet goes out, everybody loses their mind. Okay, so you need multiple flows. Everybody knows they do, but most people rely on one flow, even though that one flow, by the way, if there's 7, and there's more than 7, and I'm going to let people get logged in here, okay? I'll name all these before we leave here tonight. Most people, this is called earned income. That's the first flow. Most people have actually 2 or 3 of those. They're just killing themselves, just working so hard. Dependent upon the same thing, just 3 of them, okay? So you'll see a guy, he's got a job. By the way, nothing wrong with the job. You kill the job, you kill all these other 6 possibilities. So all those people out there are talking about job just over broke, I don't want to work for somebody, I'm not going to make somebody else rich. If you can't figure this one out, you're never going to figure those out. Very exceptional rule. Most of the people that I've studied over the last 15 or 20 years, they had a job first. They didn't have a problem with job, they had a problem with college. Almost all of them busted out of college. Job's not what they had a problem with, okay? They were willing to work for other people. They were willing to serve other people. They were willing to add value. Most of them worked for numbers, for salaries and draws. They didn't want guarantees. Most of them worked for way less money than you would and never complained about it. And that's how they got to go on and collect these other flows of income. But look, if you have one of these and then you go start a network marketing group, which, by the way, it's a great idea. What happens, what do they see, Johnny, right now? They don't see my slides, do they? Okay, good. What happens right here is when you go do this job, you've seen it before. You've seen people leave the attention for this, single mother, working a job, she's a waitress, she's earning 50 grand a year, tips, second flow, tips. Maybe doing some other work on the side on the weekends, maybe doing hair or masseuses or whatever, maybe she's doing Uber. Those are the second flow, she's got her Uber gig going, and then she joins a network marketing group. This drops out. She quits paying attention to her waitress job, and the next thing you know, she's got a bunch of enthusiasm right here, new friends, new network, everybody's excited, and the next thing you know, she loses this job. She left her Uber deal, and she's got a broken flow of income. You don't want to do that. All right, so if you don't know who I am, somehow you stumbled into this whole deal. Like, why am I listening to this dude? He's got this Cardone University shirt on. Okay, that's a university. It's a platform. It's an online platform that I created to help people understand business. I spent 5 years in colleges. I spent 200 grand on those colleges for books, tuition, and I'd like to say the education. Unfortunately, I didn't take a lot out of college. I got an accounting degree, I did finish. And when I got out of college, I could not get the first flow of income. Okay, first flow of income is earned. I couldn't even get the first one. How can you get the second one and the third one, okay, if you can't get the first one? Couldn't get a job where I was living. That's a problem, by the way, and a problem that you're all going to have to face going forward as we move into an automated culture, an automated economic society where robots will start replacing jobs, okay? So tonight, financial freedom, that's the target. I want to show you how to create millions of dollars with multiple flows of income, regardless of where you are tonight. Waiter, waitress, out of work, engineer, CEO. Maybe you're a CEO making 80 grand a year. Maybe you work at Facebook and you're making 250 a year. Look, I know guys at Facebook making 250 a year that don't have any money. Zero, okay? Their rent is 13 grand a month. 13 grand a month times 12, I think that's what? 126 or something? 160, 156? 156, that's for rent, okay? Where's the money? Look, it's crazy. Like if I tell you the craziness of the situation, this guy actually only has 100 grand after taxes. He thinks he's making a bunch of money. His mom thinks, oh my God, you're doing so good. You work at Facebook. That's incredible. It's phenomenal. The guy has 100 grand left after taxes because of the state that he lives in. Your biggest expense is taxes. And these types of income, number one is the highest tax rate. Number two is the second highest. Number three is a little lower. And as it goes down the table, 4, 5, 6, and 7 that I'll be sharing with you tonight, those taxes start going lower and lower. And the lower the taxes go, the longer the money lasts. Okay? So when I tell you, I can show you tonight how to create millions of dollars worth of income tracking through these flows. When I tell you, don't leave tonight, complete this. Watch it a second time. Watch it a third time. Watch it a fourth time. Post your comments. Is there a place to chat here?
Yes, chat right along.
Chat along. Okay, I can see it from right here. I could pick you out tonight. We're going to give away some prizes at the end tonight for those people that have stuck around. Anything else I need to cover, Jared? Also, for those of for those of you who are super fans of mine, and you know I always offer something at my conferences, my speaking events. I've been doing this 30 years, okay? I started it 30 years ago trying to understand sales because that's the only job I could get. And for 30 years, I had 8 books, 8 best-selling books, 13 best-selling business programs that have made companies billions of dollars and made me tens of millions of dollars through education and consulting and working with large companies that pay multi-million-dollar fees to have me and my company come in and consult where their revenue lines are broken. You know, for those of you following me, and you're not new to me, you know I always do some special offer in all our webinars. We've done, I don't know, how many webinars have we done, Jared? 20? Couple dozen webinars. We always offer a product. What we're going to do is we're going to give you Cardone University for $99. I'm going to give you this entire presentation, only place in the world. Nobody's seen this presentation ever before in an ebook format. I'm going to give that to you for included in the $99. I'm going to make you part of an exclusive group for the $99. And the other thing, there was one other thing I wanted to offer. If you want to take advantage of this, how much is that?
$495.
It's a $500 consulting call with one of my guys for $47. Okay, so look, forget who's right. Let's make some money, all right? Everybody want to make some money? Okay, if you don't know, like I was limited to my education. The fact that I went to college does not mean I had a financial education. How can a college teacher making 68 grand a year that saved no money, how can he possibly teach me how to create a second flow, a third flow, a fourth flow, a fifth, much less royalty income and capital gains income? It's impossible, okay? How can my mama teach me that if my mama doesn't know it? And if I can't learn it, if I can't see it, if I can't see the ball, how can I hit it? If I can't see the wave, how can I catch it? Okay? So let's first of all describe the types of income. Types of income. Number one, I've talked about this already. Everybody knows this one. Most people hate it. And most people, it's the only thing they ever do. Okay? Johnny the camera guy, I'll be talking about Johnny the camera guy, the famous Johnny the camera guy. Come in here, Johnny, show everybody who I'm talking about. Okay? He's the good dude, right? Check it out. Johnny earns money from me. Okay? Now, Johnny, whether Johnny knows it or not, Johnny earns money from me, and then Johnny is because he's highly motivated to take care of his mom and his church, and he's a good guy. He doesn't spend much money.
At all. I got the same shoes from like 3 years ago.
Yeah, so he's cheap. So Johnny has earned income, okay? So Johnny, and I'm going to show you 3 levels of earned income that are easy to get. By the way, you don't need to go into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and I can show you how to increase your income tonight, okay? Johnny's got what's called a base with me as a photographer. I don't know what I pay Johnny. I'm going to guess I pay Johnny like $70,000 a year. Okay? What is it less than that? Okay, whatever. Maybe it's 50 grand. Okay, and then I'm going to take the average American over here. Oops. I'm going to take the average American over here. They make 58 grand a year from one job. That's the median income in America that's been flat now for the last 18 years, okay? Now, there's 2 other ways for you guys to tap into earned income. And then I'm going to walk you through tonight exactly how I did it. The second thing Johnny could do to earn money, he kind of does, is commissions where he works. Johnny doesn't do that though. What Johnny does a little sneak hack around called, what's it called when you moonlight? Johnny moonlights. And so Johnny works for celebrities on the weekend, tries to pick up $2,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,500 here. And so he picks up another 18,000, probably doesn't pay taxes on it. He took cash over here, doesn't pay his taxes. How's he spend the money? More importantly, how's he invest the money? He can't. The money's not trackable, so he can't get it back into the system. You don't want to do that. See, but what Johnny's doing, like so many people like myself, is because I don't know how to find the wave, he starts playing games with the wave, okay? He starts playing games like, okay, I'll make my 50 here. I'm going to leave early tonight, go pick up another 18. I got to hide this money. This money got taxed. But he should have gone right here. Commissions. Commissions. How can you get a commission where you work? You're a receptionist. You're a waiter. You're a waitress. You're a bartender. Bartenders know this. They get a small base. They get commissions. Tips. It's called a tip. I don't know what the big deal is here. Tips, you got to be tied next to the money. You got to collect money. The closer you can get to people and money, take notes. The closer you can get to the collection of money, the more money you can possibly make. The third thing that nobody does is simply a bonus. Go to your employer and say, hey, Jared, you pay me 50 grand. Now, I would never ask anybody for a raise. I'd ask them for a bonus. Say, look, man, 50 grand, okay? What do I need to do to pick up another 50? What would help you around here? I'm already doing my job. I don't want you to pay me any more for my job. What else would I have to do? Would I need to bring you clients, customers, get you free advertising, marketing people, sales? Yeah. Make me another blah. Do this for me. And again, I don't want anything on top of this. I appreciate what you're paying me. Don't ask for a bump. Ask for an opportunity, commissions. And then say, if I hit that, would you give me a 10% bonus? Okay? Now, you could just scratch this one because you're a coward. My first job I had, my second job that I had, I was earning more in commissions than I was earning in salary. Okay, I worked a deal out where I'm like, hey, if I do this, and this, can I get that? And then I did, hey, if I can hit that, can I get a bonus? So this is earned income. See, the reason people hate a job is because they're paid $58,000 to do their job, and they don't understand why the guy won't give them a raise. Why would he give you a raise? He's going to go hire another person for 58. Why would he give you a raise for doing your job? He's going to be like, I got to get a second person. And then what's he do? Get a third person. And then what's he do? Get a fourth person, right? He just keeps hiring people. He can't pay one person $236,000. He's got to go hire people. How can you get more money from him? If they're a good person, a good company, you like the products, like the services, you like the mission, dude, figure out how to add the base, the commissions, and the bonus. And just negotiate with them. I don't want anything, okay? I don't want anything for free. I appreciate what you're doing for me here. This is awesome. Can I bring you some business, okay? By the way, people plus opportunity will always equal a commission. There's no company that won't pay you for people that know about your product, and an opportunity to do business with them, okay? So Johnny doesn't have to sell something for me. Johnny could simply bring a deal to Jared and say, this man is interested. Johnny's going to be shooting Kanye West and Jay-Z this weekend. I said, Johnny, you get me in front of Jay-Z. I got a big beat for you. Not Beyonce either.
Maybe you could be a grip, like a key grip.
I could be a grip there with a 10X. Okay, number two income. Number two, flow. By the way, you're going to love this PDF that you guys take advantage of. Let me know who took advantage of that, by the way. I want to give them a shout out. If anybody took advantage of our offer before I even started, which I always love. I love those people because they're the most committed, the freaking maniacs, the Cardonians, the people that trust me and have been with me for years and like, dude, I'll buy anything this guy puts out. Okay, number two, profit income. Profit income. And we're going to go into exactly what that is. Profit income is basically, I bought a car. That could be profit income, by the way. I bought a car and I sold my car. It's not really an income thing if you can't repeat it over and over and over again. That's the other problem and situation we'll talk about tonight. You want to be able to scale your profits, your earned income, your leverage, okay? I'm going to get into each one of these here in a second. Number three is, I went dead here. 3, interest income. It's what the only thing my mama knew was this right here. She got interest income. Stockbroker taught her about number 4, dividend income, because he wanted to sell her stocks. Okay. Problem with this one is this is every quarter. I'll go into that in detail. Interest income, dividend income. 5 is rental income. If you've been following me for any period of time, did y'all get me those numbers? Rental income, you know I love it, okay? I earn more rental income today than I earn income, okay? I get more rental income than earned income. Number 6, capital gains. 6, capital gains. Holy Grail right here. This is Holy Grail. This is where it's all made right there, okay? We're talking Bezos, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett doesn't make money on stocks. He makes money on the capital gains sale of a company, his position in a company. And number seven, royalty income, okay? I'll be talking about Michael Jackson later. He's been in the news. Michael Jackson, he didn't make his money singing. He makes his money with royalties, okay?
Congratulations to David Chase, Chris Sharkey, Greg Tyler, Lontron Miller, Michelle Greer, and Diana Barantes.
Super, super, super congrats to everybody that Jared just called out, and there's more than that that he's telling me right now.
Yeah.
But I just want to give you guys a heads up. You're committed, okay? If you're taking notes, commitment requires action and time. And money. I got to spend money, I have to have an action, and I have to have time. Otherwise, there is no commitment. So you guys want to change this tonight. Change it. Get the data, man. Immerse your family in this information. Get your brother and your mother and your uncle on this information, okay? Let's define a couple things real quick. Income. Income is defined by the IR and the S, our friends that I know intimately. I love talking to them too. Gross income. I'm going to define 2 incomes right now that you need to know about. GI and TI, okay? GI is gross income, the total income from all whatever sources derived. It doesn't matter. It could be the house you sold, the car you sold, the music you did, the gig you got. Thank you guys, man.
Congrats to Logan, Sophia, Benjamin, Mason, Elijah, Evelyn, Abigail, Harbor, Avery, Daniel. Congratulations, guys.
Okay, by the way, everybody, just so you know, I said it's $99. That's $99 a month, so you guys want to back out of that deal. It's $99 a month. You can cancel anytime you want, though. So when you want to cancel Cardone University, you don't want to, we sell this program for $10,000, just so you know. We have companies that pay us. What's the most the companies paid us for this product? Jared?
Over $1 million, $1.6 million, yeah.
A year. So I offer this to you for $99 a month. Want to go 2 or 3 months? Our average client's on this over 4 years, just so you know. Okay, they pay us $1 million every year. Okay, GI, all income. Just think about it like this. Taxable income, however, this is what people don't get. They don't understand. I went to accounting. I spent 5 years to get an accounting degree, and nobody taught me there was a difference between taxable income and GI. Taxable income is GI minus deductions. Okay, and that's what I pay taxes on, called adjustable gross income. All right, this is where you pay your tax bill right here. So when you send it into what is it, Block? Who does your taxes?
H&R Block.
H&R. They do it for free or whatever, right? What do they charge you?
Like $100.
They charge you $100. You guys go there because it's cheap. You need to know this game because you're paying them $100, and they're missing all the opportunities. They're not sitting down with you and saying, hey, bro, why don't you do this? Like, why don't you move some of that money from here to here? Okay? Or why don't you go to your mama? Y'all want to see a little trick real quick?
Yes,
You want to see a trick? Why don't we get mama a deduction? Okay? I can go to my kid Sabrina. Rather than me giving my kid money, I should loan my kid. This is stupid, man. I should loan my kid money. Okay? At the beginning of the year, I should be like, here's what I'm going to do, dude. I'm going to give you $12,000. Screw it up if you want to. By the way, I'm not giving it to you. It's a loan. You got to pay me back this money. Papa, I can't pay you back. I know. That's what I'm banking on. Okay, watch. It's not income to her because she has a loan out, a debt called debt. She can't pay me back, okay, even though I try. And I'll keep trying, okay, and then I'll keep filing on her. Hey, baby, you got to pay me back. You got to pay me back. Late notice. You got to pay me back. You got to pay me back. She's 15 years old. You got to pay me back. You got to pay me back. You got to pay me back. Okay, I got to loan her more money, so she's got to pay me back. Right? Okay, it's deduction for me because it's a loss. I could never collect the money. Now look, before you play that game, you got to have dough. You got to have 12 grand to give her. And you got to have your paperwork together. But most importantly, you got to have a commitment to learn about money. And this is the problem people have. Johnny's working his ass off. He's good at what he does. He's shooting cameras. He's making it look good. He makes me look good. He makes me look all buffed out, whatever, right? He gets the perfect light on it. Then he goes off and does some stuff for Kanye. Cross his finger and hope Kanye remembers him. Kanye ain't gonna remember him. Okay, he hopes he does. He prays he does. But most of us, we're not remembered, and we got to go get another customer because we're dependent upon that one flow. All right? Okay, income. What is income? How is income defined? What does it mean? How do you define it? Money received, by definition, by the way, money received on a regular, can you show them this? On a regular basis. Underline regular basis. I don't know what regular means to you, but for me it means I want to be paid at least every month. Every 3 months would not be regular. It would be regular because it's every 3 months. But if it can be removed from me, income is defined as money received on a regular basis through work or other investments. Income is typically, unfortunately, used for day-to-day expenses. This is Susie Orman's show right here. Susie Orman did a show about whether you could afford money or not, afford your expenses, whether you could afford the car. Alan, you can afford it. Yes, you can afford it. Sure, buy it, Alan. Don't buy it, Alan. You can buy it, Alan. Don't buy it, Alan, right? But look, that's not what income's for. Income is not, the purpose of income is not to pay your bills. Okay, I want you to redefine this for you. I want you and your husband to sit down and say, dude, why are we earning money? See, Elena, my wife and I, we know why we're earning money. And it's not to pay the bills. I earn money that will have baby money. Okay? I go get money that can have babies. I want my money to earn money. So I go get money from other people, by the way. That's other people's money. I actually go to other people, OPM. See, when I think about OPM, I don't think about, I'm going to go raise money from other people. I say, I'm going to go get money that they give me for a service that I get to keep and not give them anything back. I've already delivered the service. I'll give you two examples, okay? Like we're a service organization. We service clients. I go out, sell a deal, I get $1 million. I get $10,000, whatever the number is. I get $200. I deliver a service, they give me $200. I don't owe them anything else. They don't own part of my company. That's other people's money. That's the way I think about it. That's the way you need to start thinking about it. I'm going to go get their money for that photograph. They're going to give me their money. I owe them nothing. The second type of other people's money is where you owe them something. That's my company, Cardone Capital. Johnny gives me $100,000. I owe him a position in the company. Which one of these would you rather have? Other people's money where you owe nothing. You don't give them stock in your company. You don't owe them anything in the future. They give you $200, bam, it's over with. Or they give you some money and they get a position in your company. Which one would you rather have? I'd rather number one. Actually, you'd rather both. But you're not going to get to number two. You can't start companies without money. Okay? So I'm trying to get money in order that I can get money to populate money. All right? Okay, now 1A. This is 1A. This is our earned income. I don't want to go too deep on this, do I, Jared? Is it too deep? What you're doing is this. You're trading time for money. Here's the upsides, the downsides. It's easy, man. You can go out and get some money, okay? Based earned income, trading time for money. Problem is you can't scale it. You're one person. 2, limited to the time you have. 3, this is the highest taxed. 40%, I think it's 38 actually. 38% taxed. If you live in New York, California, Illinois, Connecticut, another 13, you're at 51%. Before local taxes, property taxes, sales taxes. Automobile taxes. You could be as high as 63% in some states on earned income. Okay, that means you pay off 63 pennies to the government, and you got to live on 37 pennies. Okay, again, earned income, base earned income, commission income, and bonus income is the highest tax money in the world. Number 4, the only way you can increase this, you making 100 grand a year? The only way to increase your earned income without doing more work is to charge more money. And at some point, that becomes inefficient to the system, and the marketplace will say, no, Johnny, your photos are good, but they're not that good. I mean, they're real good. Don't get me wrong, but I can't pay that much for it. Okay. Number 5, earned income. For you to increase that requires for you to become a specialist. No big deal. You should be anyway. B, this is commission income. Okay. Now, B, commission income. This is what so many people, we got 129 employees here. Nobody pays attention to this. The commission income, easiest and most effective way to increase your earned income. I don't care if you're retiring from the military, you're transitioning back into civilian life. You're a policeman, you're a fireman, and you're going to transition. You're a nurse, and you're getting out of nursing because of everything that's going on in healthcare. You're a politician, and you're going back into the commercial side of business. Commissioned income is the easiest, most effective way to increase your earned income. 2, it is very liquid. Liquid meaning I can get it easily and quickly. 3, it's performance-based. 4, you leverage time and money. I was at the event, paid to be there, and while I was there, I said, hey, Alan, go see Cardone Capital, and when he did, I got a commission for that. Okay? So this is extremely easy, wide open. It's tax way up here, but it's easy to get, performance-based, leverage time and money. It does require one thing. You need to learn how to communicate with people. Okay? The site here says, the PowerPoint says, learn to become a professional salesperson. When I think of the professional salesperson, I think about a professional communicator. Someone who knows how to make contact. Someone who knows how to control a conversation. I don't think about a swindler. I don't think about a tricky dude. I don't think about a huckster. I don't think about a scam artist. I think about, dude, this guy showed me something I didn't know. You know how many things that I almost bought were the wrong thing, but a professional salesperson with a full pipeline said, no, dude, you don't want that. One of the best salespeople I know, okay, a guy named Robert, I'm not going to give his last name because I don't have permission. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. $25 billion worth of real estate. Hey, Robert, is this a good deal? Yeah, but that's not the one I would do. I would buy this one over here if I were you, okay? See, he's a professional. He's a communicator. He'll tell me when I'm doing wrong. He'll tell me when I'm right, tell me when I'm wrong. He'll challenge me. He's not playing games trying to, match tones. I saw this video the other day, matching people's tones. Did you see it? Okay, get right at the right moment. At the right moment. Lower your voice. And I don't want to do that. I'm talking about a professional salesperson that doesn't have to rely on tricks because their pipeline's so big. There's 7 billion people on the planet that are qualified and interested in buying your product. You do not need to trick people. And that's why so many people think commission, I don't want to be a salesperson, equals I don't want to be a huckster. Well, you don't have to be if you're a professional. That's what we do at Cardone U. Cardone U builds people that know how to communicate with people on the phone, in front of people, follow people up professionally, how to build pipelines, how to become professional entrepreneurs. Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, these are the greatest salespeople that have ever walked the planet. But when you see them, you're like, huckster? No. Salesperson? Maybe? No. Super billionaire? Yes. Okay?